Hey, David Diddy here for this episode of A Walk in the Park, here with the dog in the park. And today I want to talk about an aspect of owning your system. So we talked about it. We talked about the difference between renting somebody else's platform, renting somebody else's system, and owning your own, and why, if you can, and it makes sense for your business, why you should own your own. But what I want to talk about is an aspect of why it's so important. Hey, come here. Come here. Why it's so important. And so the reason is because it gives you the ability to leverage your audience and to maximize your marketing efficiency, your marketing dollars, your spend efficiency moving forward. And one of the key aspects of it is your Facebook pixel and Facebook custom audiences and lookalike audiences. So historically, what we'll do is, and a lot of times I'll hear people say, "Oh, I've tried Facebook ads. Facebook ads, they don't work." And the problem is one, there's a lot of different aspects of Facebook ads that don't work. But one of the things when you start to look at the biggest thing, right, is ROI. You want to look at the return on investment for your Facebook ads. Is that, are you marketing to cold audiences all the time? Right, if you're spending your $1 to go and market to cold audiences each and every time, then yeah, your cost per leads are going to be a little bit higher. All that, your marketing efficiency, your spend is going to be a little bit higher. But now imagine if when you're spending money to go to cold traffic, but and you have that, and that's one way of bringing traffic into your landing pages. But from that, it's not just ROI when it comes to marketing to cold traffic on Facebook. Isn't just if I sent an ad out and how many of those people that saw that ad became a lead. If that's your only aspect, you're very short-sighted. Come here. You're very short-sighted. What you got to look at is you got to build all those other things on the back end. So having custom conversions in place, having custom audiences in place, having custom audiences from your particular funnels and from all the different pages on your website. From that, you can create lookalike audiences. Now you can start to market to people who are a whole lot warmer. People who have already know who you are, have already taken action and looked at some of your pages, looked at some of your landing pages, gone through part of the way through your funnel, but haven't converted to a lead. Now it gives you the ability, you know what they've been interested in. You know what they've been interested up to this point and what they've looked at. Now you can say, hey, Facebook, I want you to send this message out to people who have looked at this particular listing. If you're in real estate, they looked in this particular listing, but they didn't become a lead. They didn't ask for more information. So now you can imagine, now you can use some dollars and send an ad out, and maybe it's a video of you walking through the property, and you're walking through the property and just say, hey, we see that you looked at this property. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you'd like, blah, 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 come, we'd love to give you showing and where you could walk through and touch and feel this property for yourself, right? Things like that, targeted messages to people who have already taken action. And you can imagine, you take that video, what's going to be more effective? You take that video and you send it to people who have already expressed interest in the property, or you take that video and you send it out to people within a 25-mile radius who are looking at real estate. Right? You're definitely going to be more efficient. And that's where, when you own the system and you can pull on those levers, and you can decide and send those targeted messages to targeted audiences. That's where, when you look back at the ROI, your return on investment is going to be crazy. And that's why I talk about owning the system. And one aspect of that is your Facebook pixel and creating all of these custom conversions, custom audiences, and lookalike audiences from all the traffic that you're paying to drive. So that's one of the aspects I want you guys to think about. If you're not implementing that in your business, if you have somebody who handles that stuff for you, ask them about it. Ask them if you're implementing some of these strategies, if you're leveraging all of the power and the back end power that Facebook has available to you. And if you're not, definitely look into it. You'll definitely see an increase in your results, and that's the power that so many people, they think it's all this front end stuff, just throwing out an ad and getting a bunch of money pouring in, but really the power is the whole thing and being able to leverage all those back end components. So hopefully you found this valuable. Ask the questions if you're utilizing them or not. If you aren't, obviously I'd love to answer any questions you can. I'm here to support you guys any way that I can, but hopefully this helps you, and we will see you in the next episode. All the best.